3 rounds, 3 minutes, 3 fights.
Unbeaten fighters and major performance. I can't tell you how excited I am about this.
BehindTheGloves.com, brought to you by Fresco Box, here with Martirosyan. Vanes, you pretty much got the chance of a lifetime here. Just your thoughts on getting this Triple G fight.
I'm going to take full advantage of it. It's the fight of my life, and it's a fight that I've always wanted. And it's going to put me where I belong, I think. It's time for my story in boxing. It's going to start May 5th.
Now, obviously, a lot of people are downgrading it because you've had a 2-year layoff. You're coming off the loss to Lara, and they're saying that you somewhat don't deserve this fight. What do you say to people that are being that negative towards you and this fight?
The more negativity, the better it is for me, because that's the beauty of boxing. You know, people always want to upset. You know what I mean? People go to fights. They think what's going to happen, but when somebody shows up to fight, you're like, oh shit, somebody showed up to fight. So the bigger the haters, the bigger the negativity, man, the bigger the result's going to be. So those guys that are downplaying me, you know, after this fight, let's see what they say.
Now, obviously, you, like all of us in the boxing media, boxing fans, were following the entire Canelo Triple G saga up to the point of where you got called. Just as you were reading and going on, you know, Canelo tested twice positive for ciclobuterol, then him withdrawing. Just how did you see it? And did, at any point in time, you go, you know what, I may get a call, or I want this fight?
I mean, you know those people that, like you're saying, they're saying negative things about me, you know? Where are those people at? I mean, it's like, it's funny when it comes to like Canelo, you know, doing PEDs and like all that stuff that's going on with him. People are closing their eyes and trying to look the other way. But if they speak the truth, if you're speaking the truth, if you think you're speaking the truth about something, speak the truth all the way around. Don't just go with your opinion. People are trying to push something to happen. They're trying to close their eyes and look the other way. But it's clear the guy's a cheater. I mean, if he wasn't, I mean, he failed once, twice, and you take yourself out of testing. So, no, he's complete. I think he's a cheater, bro.
Now let's talk about that Canelo situation, because going back on the negativity side, not just only you but Triple G, a lot of people think he's to blame for everything that's going on right now that happened. Like a lot of people, I know you've seen it, that say this is Triple G's fault that Canelo's not fighting on the 5th. Just your thoughts on that?
Why? Triple G didn't give him that stake. Triple G didn't give him that stuff. You know what I mean? It wasn't Triple G who did all that. That was him. You know what I mean? Triple G deserves all the credit in the world. He didn't test positive. Canelo did. So I don't know why they're, you know, giving Triple G negative energy. They should put that on Canelo. People need to cut Canelo out. I mean, I know that in Mexico, you know, there's a lot of fans that don't like Canelo because they feel like he didn't do what, you know, like Julio Cesar Chavez. That's my favorite fighter, and I'm close with the Chavez family. That's what a lot of Mexican fans want to see. You know, Canelo, they're hyping him up. He's a good fighter. He is a good fighter, but he doesn't need to cheat to prove himself. Look, people love fighters that go in the ring and leave their heart in the ring. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but at least you do it the fair way. I mean, you can lose and still win the crowd over. That's what it's about. That's what the crowd loves. You know, I fought Mexican fighters that had like 6, 7 losses, but when we fought, the guy came to fight and the crowd loved it. So it's not about, you know, the crowd or the record or winning and losing. Just show up and do what you gotta do. Let the best man win, and if you lose, let it be fair and square. Don't try to take advantage by cheating.
Now let's talk about, you two seem very well gentlemanlike to one another. You guys are handshaking. He thanked you, being the opponent and everything. Just your thoughts on Triple G, the guy, the man, and the people that a lot of people don't see outside of the ring.
Well, you know, he thanked me for being the opponent. I thank him for being my opponent also. So it's both ways, man. We respect each other. We were together in the Olympics, same Olympics. So I saw him fight. He's a good fighter. I've been following him. He's actually one of my favorite fighters. So it's nice to go in the ring with them and see where I belong.
Yeah, your wife said that's her favorite fighter, right?
Well, she said, besides you, you know, I like to watch this guy too, because, you know, he's humble. He's just like you. He's quiet. He doesn't, you know, he's a really nice guy. So, but, you know, I got to kick his ass to become #1 now.
Now, ultimately, what should the fans expect May 5th from you and Triple G and the event all around?
Mexican style fight, man. I mean, that's what it's a good holiday to put on a fight like that, and we're going to come and put on a show for everyone.
And what do you got to say to your fans that are going to go support at the StubHub?
Tickets are going fast. I hope they get the tickets and show up there, tailgate, whatever they got to do. I mean, hope they show up. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be a party. You know, it's all universal. I know it's a Mexican holiday, but we got Armenians, Kazakhstan, we got Americans, we got Southern California. I got a lot of homies that are coming. So it's going to be a big celebration, big party on the 5th.
All right, thank you for your time, Vanes. Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else.